Okay, there we go. Okay. 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 Oh, good. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Loki, I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about that. Sorry I was a little late to stream, I was doing something. Let's go. Hello. Hello. Okay. Actually, hold on. Okay. Um, there you go. Hi. So, oh, sorry. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Just still needs to be in the club. That's all. Fucked. I see it. That's a pretty simple thing you to get you in a good mood. But I guess that's always the simplest. That's the. It's always simple. It's always the simple things you with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Hey, bro, I played a gacha turn-based game, and I've been doing the same boss for 1.5. Wait, 1.5 an hour because of bad luck. Also, hi Buffett. Thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your cursor? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. So, nervously retrieves her coin first. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. And then she turns it upside down and lets a content spell. Let's its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Tori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent your money so that I would lend you. I need to stretch. You plan to completely forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But that's one thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the option, the one option. I give up. Don't make you, don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilt. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Sorry, Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening for anything. It was just something in the book. Yuri, tell tell him to let me borrow some money. That's Don't get me involved like that, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischief little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. Mm-hmm. Ah, did I just? Did, I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's There's no way you could think that. You were you were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That still coming from you, sorry. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let me fool you. Sorry knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before. She even told me, but you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Nasuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Yuri. Out of nowhere, something smacks Rory in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow, that was, a cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. So Rory glances around. It's a miracle. It's because I paid my resolution retribution. Actually, Actually, that was almost that one almost worked. Hmm. I was gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Nasuki, that's not that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sherry hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sherry rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Hmm. Sori suddenly clamps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hmm. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, burgers can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared with this one with me. Hmm. Sori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sori off of her. Hmm? Sori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you just seriously do that? Hmm. Mouthful, Sori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez. You're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Shiori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Eh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard of anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Hmm. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Yeah? You think you don't think she's I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably be more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chooses the Wait. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica clearly glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. That makes sense. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play piano. Fuck, you should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yeah, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Oh my goodness. My hand. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love a chance to share once I'm ready. See? I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Siora's mischievous escaped, escape it. I don't know how the fuck say that. I'm sure Natsuki will end up explaining her to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Yori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yori is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri. Yeah? Ah. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one you've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's anything, if there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's one cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow to watch as she receives a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with filter inside. Can you hold this one? Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitchers and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be back too because I low-key need water. Okay, I'm back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Hmm. Way too off. Wait, where are you two off to? Eh? We're just. Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of one person's job, isn't it? That's Monica, don't, please don't, please mind your business for once. Or do you want me to tell, wait, or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve involve him in club activities? Yeah? My mouth gapes. I I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Hmm. Then let's go. Ah, Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just. Something about the way she said it. She said that. It made me so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I was expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. How come? How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns the light rain showers into a hurricane. Ah, no. Wouldn't you hate me for doing something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? A friend, you say? Your lifts her head. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain, fill up the water pitcher. We return into the classroom. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we turn into the classroom. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets up the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts mumbling a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try to express myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me. It's very endearing. That's that's Yuri was kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I have another request. Do you mind if I sit on the floor? If we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's just a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over on my desk. Sorry, didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why is that? Why that is? It's mostly likely because of my your posture, right? And you're always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. And I have some chocolate as well. It's a small bag of small chocolate candy that I kept hidden from Shiori's candy reader. I take it since it'll go well with tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups on our sides, as if in sync. We assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but she's always less apprehensive. It's almost more than I could handle. Your teacup. Your teacup. Yen hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand and not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't have any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the page. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book good, okay? Are you sure? Of course. We're back at this. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then another chocolate. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely neutral, but means I can't stop here. I happily place the chocolate into her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh, Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Um, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... well, you were just helping. That's something that's friends do, right? I mean, not really in that this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need... you don't... wait, hold on. Fuck. You don't need to stop or anything. I see. This situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but can't. But I can still try. Fuck. But I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another piece of chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it into her mouth. I feel her hot breath onto my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri jumps back. It's time to share poems. You could share. You could help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. I spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups off the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without such mess as a word between us. Without a word between us. We get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should share the poem with first? Who should we? Why is the Twitch so delayed? Was it just me? Okay, who should we go for? Wise man. Monica, Yuri, Natsuki, Siri. H. Oh. Sorry. Is the stream delayed or no? I'm not sure. Okay. I guess it's just me. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna restart my stream then. Oh, I like this one. It has some nice feeling in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. Hold on. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me either. Why don't you at least give Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Huh. You want me to write something you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Yeah. Well, I don't really know what that means. Or wait, I don't even know what you mean. But I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, something like sad poems too. Sometimes a bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, sorry. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make it nice, happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Alright, let's read this. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my finger goes, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret, secret hiding in the book. Nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like time lapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my fuck. Hold on. Blah. I took the dust off the bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time lapsed. The empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locker front door. Finally, I'm done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly put them from the shelf from one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shatters and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my head. Why the fuck did. Why the fuck did YouTube open? Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? But yeah, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to being cheerful. For you to be cheerful. I'll be back. I'm going to restroom. Damn it. back. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should probably be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I like it. I, I feel like. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sure, always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who else? Who should we go for next? Who should we go for next, wise man? Natsuki. Well, I can admit that it's better than last one. It's nice to see that you're putting some effort. That's good, but I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at all. Suck at it. Fuck. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on yours level. Natsuki stopped short out of sudden. Don't tell me, huh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of, and and I don't know what the fuck that word is. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean it looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow stuck a nerve, though. What I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Next she shows the poem and I handed to her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, I just don't. Wait, what the fuck? Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Monica or Yuri? So we didn't even read her poem. Yuri, okay. We didn't even read a poem from Natsuki. Let's see what you've written today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? This might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imaginary imagery. Fuck. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Breathe and collect your thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offered that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? You're not. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Don't you think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you have to do you want to share a poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh fuck, I can't read shit. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night. Fuck. While I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my storage. I don't know that word. What is that word? Tendencies. Ten. And. Sis. Tinnitus as an unordinary human. I should move chat. Hold on, I'm moving chat. What the fuck? I'm moving chat. I don't want to grab that. There you go, got it. I think I'm gonna move chat down here. I guess, honestly, that works better. Wait. I feel like this will work better. Okay, there. I think I'll do it like that. Okay. Okay. Right here. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware of that. Aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The intent in I don't know that word. Intentioning beauty of my cutting knife was the sim. I cannot read this shit at all. What the fuck? Sim. Symptom. Symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge, the moon, insurrent its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I sliced the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungrily more hungry more and more frequently. So my bread is always handy every time I dish my cutting knife. The raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. That was so fucking like I chopped that so much. Um, I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I muted my mic by accident. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express in vivid imagery and convey emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we could do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, you really aren't there really aren't many people like you. That's in exaggerating a bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's really it's nothing really. Yuri's smiling sincerely at me. For a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Now, Monica. Hello again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you were applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. What to share what you wrote today? Want to share what you wrote today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but you have been finding inspirations in your handwriting style. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I notice that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. Nope, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself, but still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers the last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way that this sound. Wait, what the fuck? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, granting waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessly load me. Of meaningless load me. Huh? It's very more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just my way of writing. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper, choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem's about isn't the right question. The poem can be abstract as a physical expression of some feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'd find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, you don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. What the fuck? Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few good decorations. Sorry has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what you're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So you're putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sior, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no sorry. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. You're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that you're all in the hub today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing up in front of a room of 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Yuri, sorry, looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask for. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri abjectly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. The club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how would you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more confident. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself, and then stands up behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting a poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, be bringing words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone on has their eyes on Monica. Shiori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. You are you ready to go next, Yuri? Uh, I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hand and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over the podium. The poem is called. Yuri actually glances around at each of us. You could do it, Yuri. It's it's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refuses to do this. Why is she all of a sudden putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quiver words transform into sharp syllables of Firen's and confident woman. Hold on. Okay, I was clicking on something. Alright, whatever. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enthusiastically with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. I, it's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first one to start applying. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to apply for her, but we were caught off guard that she must have forgotten. That we must have forgotten. As we apply, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri, it looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meedo. My Meedo? Ah. ah. Sorry, I googled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Ah. Try not to think of it. You're reciting to, like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's a poem, so it'll come out the best. It'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. So it begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her voice is soft. What it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheering like Siora's is. It's I don't know. And bittersweet. If I were to read this paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sarah's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone when I thought I knew though through and through. Story finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Troy. Even he liked it. I guess it was good. That's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Terry. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before him. It's not like I can't compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let him lower everyone else's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up, step in front of the podium. Everyone else has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive the applaud anyway. I'm sorry I'm not good as everyone else. Don't worry about it. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that you'll prove on over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki, but begging, I don't know that word, gets out of her seat, makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if going to giving life to the poem. Nasuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back into her seat. That wasn't bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's with when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Nasuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you have. I guess in that case, wait, you don't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll make I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I should probably find some other poem to recite then. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It it makes me really happy. Uh, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for as for the festival, we finished planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. We can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, I've been impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk with Sora once more. I walk home with Sora once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sora is being a bit quieter than usual on their way home. Hey, Sora. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like I like how to get to what the fuck? I like how we get to I mean almost words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. What should we do? So we'll still walk home with her or go with Yuri? I honestly, yeah, probably. Low key. We're going with Yuri. Fuck it. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, give how hard it is for her socialize. I would feel awful turning her down. So, isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not like before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you. Sorry. I can figure out I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it all was like what the fuck? But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh, another one. Fuck. Fuck. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. uh. Fuck. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck. Fuck. Let's go. Let's go. I low-key locked in to answer those. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. You were practicing piano again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Huh. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. and I'm super happy that you're alright willing to help out with the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Yeah? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's just the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all of kinds of delicious food. So it sounds a bit like Siori of a sudden. Monica, do you usually have fried squid? Squid. That's a specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. You're saying you don't like squid? You of all people. Uh, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Ma Nika. Mon Ika. Eh, that's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Breaking the fourth wall? Yeah, never mind. What the fuck? What the fuck? Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Okay. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Shiori's anyways. Excuse me? Where is Shiori anyway? Oh, there you are. Shiori is sitting back at the desk. Shiori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Shiori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you won't worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? She has a big smile. I'm gonna end things off in a bit because I honestly feel very tired today. I'll probably continue this Sunday. I'm not sure. Literally, the reason I was late to stream was low-key. I passed out. I put an alarm for 6:50, but low-key missed it. Woke up frankly. Started because I already had everything set up, so I didn't really need to set anything up. Woke up frankly and just started stream and opened up the game. Also what? When YouTube post schedule? That's gonna be tomorrow because I have it, but low key I forgot to send it to myself. So I'll post it tomorrow, like in the morning. That schedule is gonna be for Monday through Sunday. Not this Sunday, but it's gonna be Monday through Sunday of all the games, and if I'm gonna stream or not. So what were you do? What were we? Tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. I'll try to get something to do, but we'll do something. Sunday we'll do Doki Doki again, and then Monday through Sunday I'll post the YouTube schedule. Hello. The DDLLFCCC DDLL the what the I don't even know what the fuck I just read. Sorry. It's DDLL. I don't. DDLC is Doki Doki Literature Club. But what is DDLLFCC DDLC DDLC? Ah, that's funny. Hello, uh, uh, the stream just die? What the? Stream just die? What the? The stream die on me? Did I? I don't know if I did. My thing died on me. I am? Hold on. Give me a second. I'm trying to look at stream. Well, Twitch is being... Okay, you see that, but I can't see shit. Okay, well, we're either way, we're gonna end stream. We're ending stream. Is... I can't fucking see. What the fuck? Why is my phone doing this? What? You're too late, but you could come back Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be live again and stream the game. I was going to keep go. Okay, I'm back. You can come back. I'm gonna stream again. I'm gonna stream it again. So yeah. Also, is the thing up? I don't know. I can't see stream. Why can't I see it? I can't see my own stream. I can see chat, but I can't see stream. What do you be? What do you? What do you mean up? What do you? What? What do you mean up? I'm confused. You asked if the thing is up. Did I mean? I meant. Oh, the cover. Like the two pink boys. Look like the cover thing. Scene 2. Yeah, Kirby screen. Okay. I can't see my stream. I can see the thing. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna end stream. I'll see you later or tomorrow. Uh, I'm sorry. Hip. I don't know if hypnosis is here still, but we'll see you tomorrow. And bye.